and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see there, piping hot straight out of the oven, that is, we're making some baked eggplants or aubergines with a tomato sauce, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese. So simple. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's get started. I've got my eggplant or aubergine and I've cut it into, cut the top off, cut a little bit off the bottom, and got those kind of shapes. Gonna like sort of, about 1 centimetre-ish. That's a bit bigger, that one. What we're gonna do, straight to the pan, cook them off. So here I've got a flat skillet and I've got some oil on there, a touch of a light olive oil. Now you don't want loads and loads of oil, because if you fill that with oil, the eggplant will just soak it up. So you need some there to kind of for the cooking process. But like I say, you don't need a ton of it, because it will just soak the whole thing up like a sponge. We're going to get our eggplant on there. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. I'll do the same when I flip them over as well. And on a above medium heat, we're going to cook these maybe like sort of 3 to 4 minutes aside. Okay, off goes the heat. As you saw, I managed to get the other 2 pieces in there. You can see they're kind of nicely, it's kind of burning a bit there, blackened nicely. They're probably not cooked completely all the way through, but I'm not worried about that, because again, we're going to be cooking them again in a bit. Okay, so let's get them out, put them to one side, and then what we're going to do is move on to the next stage. Okay, we're going to make a really fast tomato sauce here. So I've got a touch of oil in there, and we're going to go in with some chopped garlic. Now my garlic's been very chunky cut. You can make it smaller if you want. And I've got some onion. I'm using a red onion. Use white or brown if you want, or some shallots. Cut fairly small, but still I want them in the mix. I'm going to go in with a little bit of dried oregano or oregano. You could be using basil or some Italian type mixed herb. We're going to put in some salt. We're going to hit this with some black pepper. And I'm going to let this go for about 3 minutes. Now this looks like it's got quite a lot of oil in it. Yes, it does, and I want that oil in there to help make this sauce. If you don't want that much oil, don't put as much in. No need to email me, please. Okay, about 3 minutes, I'll be back. Okay, there we go. We're now going to drop in 1 can of plum tomatoes. That's the brand that I'm using. They seem okay to me. Now I just want to break them down roughly with my wooden spoon. I'm going to get the heat on max now. Once that comes to a nice rolling boil, just want to turn it down a little bit. I need to cook that for about 6 to 8 minutes. I mean, normally with a tomato sauce, we'd be cooking it for hours, but we're doing a really quick one today. So yeah, once it gets nice and bubbly like that, we're going to let it go now. Yeah, 6-7 minutes, something like that. Should be fine. Give it a stir every now and then. Okay, off goes the heat there. And like I said, this is a really quick sauce. This would normally be cooked for ages. Excuse me. Now, that's going to have a little bit of a tart or bitter taste to it. If you wanted, you could hit that with a little tiny bit, like a teaspoon of ketchup or a little bit of sugar. That will balance it completely out. It's absolutely fine for me. I quite like it like that. Okay, so our eggplant is done, our sauce is done. Let's get it together. Okay, first things first, let's get our oven on. Just get your oven on absolute full heat, full whack. Everything's cooked here, isn't it? We're just going to melt some cheese and bring this together. So high heat, get that ready. So you're going to need an oven-proof dish. I'm using a glass one. You could be using a metal or a ceramic. That's up to you. As you can see, I've already dropped in just a thin layer of our sauce. We're then just going to go in with our eggplant there. Just going to put another little bit of sauce on there. Got some Parmesan here, grated Parmesan. I'm then going to add a little bit of grated cheddar. Then we're going to go back in with our roasted or fried eggplant. Hit that with the rest of the sauce, a little spread out. A little bit more Parmesan on there. A little bit more cheddar. And then I've got some mozzarella, which we're going to lay on the top here. Bit of black pepper. Just for decoration, a little bit of dried oregano or oregano. And of course you could be putting some fresh basil or fresh parsley into the mix of that. Really simply, in the oven, like I say, full whack, full heat. That's probably going to be in my oven for about 9 minutes maybe. See you when it's out. Okay, and there you go. That was in my oven, full heat, 8 or 9 minutes. I really love this one. It's really simple. Hope you enjoy that. Had lots of emails about this one, of course. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?